Welcome to our flow practice today. Lying down on your back, close your eyes, and see if you can start to shift your awareness inwards to your own body. And from here, take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold that breath at the top and then open up your mouth, softly sigh your breath out. And then do that again. Deep breath in, fill up through your chest, your ribs, and your belly. And then an audible sigh breath out, like that HA sound as you part your lips. This permission in your body to let go. Letting go of any tension you've brought onto your mat with you today. Maybe dropping into a space where you can experience some ease, the sensation of slowing down. And let that slowing down start with your breath. So lengthen out your inhales. Gently deepen your exhales. Just try to press out that last little bit of air that's stuck in your lungs. Making space for your next breath to come in. We'll take maybe 8 or 9 cycles of breath where each inhale you're slightly trying to expand your lungs a little bit more. And then with each exhale, you're looking to empty out. And observe how this breath starts to hold your attention. And maybe even starts to create the sensation of feeling a little bit more present and connected to your body. Now the intention is that as we become familiar with this style of breathing, we also start to become more familiar with our bodies, connected inwards, and that we can maintain this type of conscious, clear, grounded connection even as we take movement in the body. So you might find some of the movements challenging depending on where you hold tension in your body. But this breath is the best space where you can recruit that sense of relaxation and ease to breathe into tension that you're holding. Try not to lose sight of it, that expansive nature of your inhale, grounding nature of your exhale. This will help to support you, again, as we approach any postures that might feel challenging or difficult. And then maybe, just maybe, the more we practice this type of conscious awareness, it starts to serve us even when we leave our mat. And it starts to trickle into our day, that when challenges start to arise, we have that anchor in breath, that familiar sensation of coming back to center, back to being grounded. And then we work and move and live from that space more frequently. Now, before we take any postures, think about how that would serve you. Feel the sensation of your breath. Maybe feel it dropping into your body mind. Would this sensation, practice living from this space a little bit more serve you? Let's continue to explore it through the practice. I'll keep bringing you back as we start to move. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Even let your head rock from side to side. You might even move the jawline, flutter your eyes. And if you're not already down on the back, let's all together meet there. Bend your knees, and then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. The knees hug in nice and close. Lightly rock yourself from side to side. Start to iron out the back. Keep your right knee in towards your chest. Let's extend the left leg out in front. Let your heel rest to the earth. Flex your left toes back towards your face as you gently hug the right knee in. Try and keep your shoulders pressing down on your mat. And then inhale and exhale. We'll switch the legs, plant the right foot down, hug the left knee in. Right leg stretches out long if that feels available to you. Knee to chest, a light bracing to hug it in. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let it go. Both knees hug in. Carefully roll yourself over onto your right side. And then press yourself up. Bring yourself into a tabletop position where you're on your hands and knees. Face the top edge, whatever would be the top edge of your mat. Find lots of space between your fingers. Your pointer finger faces directly forward. Then your knees are under your hips. Soften your belly down, bring your chest up, open the front of your body. And then tuck your tailbone, round your spine, chin to chest, head really heavy between your arms. Inhale, soften the belly down, bring your chest up. Exhale, rounded spine. Do this one more time. Move with your breath. This starts to get the pelvic bowl moving, the torso moving, shoulders, head and neck. This gentle way to start stimulating and shifting energy in the body. Come to neutral. Ground down even more firmly through your hands and flip your toes. Lift off your knees, send your hips up and back into our first downward dog. Now, really important in downward dog that you're not locking up your legs. Lift your heels, bend your knees, and try and send your belly a little closer to your thighs. And perhaps you sense that that creates some length and space in your lower back. And then pedal out through your feet. Press down through the right, alternate, press down through the left. Bring in a little bit of movement. Find stillness through the legs. Lift your right leg high behind you. Look towards your right thumb. Hug your right knee in towards your chest and try and flicker step. Grab or pull your right foot through. Tent up your fingers. Lift up slightly through your chest. And then ground your back heel down. Get a little bit more stable through the feet. We'll lift the torso up into warrior one. Your hips face the top edge of your mat, and then extend your arms high. Good, try to rotate your palms in towards one another, soften your shoulders down your back. Deep breath in. Take your hands to heart center, breathe out. Then draw your shoulders back in space. Start to twist yourself slowly towards the right. Without your thumbs moving way past that midline. Keep your thumbs to center. We're really just trying to isolate this twist gently through the torso and keep the bend through your front knee. Take one more breath in your warrior. Good. Return yourself to center. Re-extend the arms high. Plant your hands to frame your front foot. Step yourself back to downward dog. Both feet to the back of your mat and then sway your hips. Imagine kind of like wagging your tail side to side. Setting up for the left side. Left leg kicks back, strong through the leg. Kick out through your heel. Left knee to chest, look forward. Flicker step, grab or pull left foot through. Tented fingers. Ground your back heel. Slowly lift your torso up when you're ready. You can hold on to the hips, find the base in your feet, and then extend your arms high. Then watch how as you extend the arms on an inhale breath, you create more space in your side body to sort of lift and lengthen out of the waistline. Hands come to heart center, broaden through your collarbones. There's a gentle squeezing of your shoulder blades together on the back. Twist towards the left slowly. Try your best to keep that back heel really rooted. And if it feels okay through the neck, look past your left shoulder, look back. back into neutral. Extend your arms high. This time take your back foot and step it forward. Come up to the top of your mat. Give your legs a good shake off. Let them go. And then as you root into your feet, your second and third toe face forward. I'm actively pressing my legs down into the earth. Reach the arms up. Take a deep breath in. Then a big dive forward over your legs. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Again, watch that misconception that your legs have to be straight. Support your lower back by activating the legs and bending your knees. Hold your fold for one more breath. Take your hands onto your shins. Flatten your back like a tabletop. Drive your feet into the earth. Try and lift your chest up a little bit more. Fold into your thighs. Plant your hands down. Bend your knees a lot. Step yourself back to downward dog. Hiking your hips high. Really spread your fingers to send a little bit more weight back into your feet. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Right knee to chest, squeeze it in, and then flicker step, grab or pull right foot through. We'll do things a little differently this time. Take your back heel, pivot it down so your hips open. Take your right elbow onto your right knee. When you feel steady, extend your left arm to the sky, side angle pose. So right elbow to right knee and left arm sweeps towards the sky. If it's okay through the neck, you can start to look up towards your top hand. Feel yourself sinking into that right hip crease. Slowly lift your torso up, root through the feet, reach the arms out like a wingspan, warrior two, your shoulders stack over your hips, keep the lunge through the front leg, and look towards your front right fingertips. Hold for 3. Good, breathe in and out. Last cycle. Take your hands all the way down, frame your front foot, and step yourself back to downward dog. Again, your sitting bones go high. Take a cleansing breath in through your nose. Sigh out through your mouth. Left leg reaches high to the sky. Same thing, opposite side. Knee to chest. Flicker step, grab or pull left foot through. Right heel grounds down. The toes pivot open. Left elbow to knee, engage, press through that space enough to lift your chest up. Reach your right arm, side angle pose. Now there's an active connection between elbow and knee, knee to elbow. If it feels okay, the gaze starts to float up. One more breath here. On your own pace and time, lift the torso, extend your arms out, left knee stays bent, back leg nice and straight, and then look towards your top hand. One more breath in warrior two. Release your hands to your mat. Take your left foot, step it back, downward dog. Inhale, deep breath, send more weight back, exhale. Come high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, and then step yourself up to the top of your space. Slide your hands onto your shins, create length, tabletop back, lift up halfway. Fold back forward, empty out. Strong legs, rise to stand, reach up. And then we'll cactus style the arms. Anchor through the legs, even rock forward and back into your feet. Brighten through your fingertips, open up your chest. Keep the legs really rooted, twist towards the right. Again, it's really small. We're trying not to lead forward with that left arm. Keep the chest open. Return to center, inhale, lift out of the waistline. Twist left. Back to center. center one more time each way, twist right. Inhale, center, twist left. Feel you're using strength from the core to help find your rotation. Back to center, extend the arms, reach, reach, reach. Bow forward, exhale. Try and drop your head. Give your head a shake out, yes or no. Maybe even lightly swing side to side. Hands to shins, flatten your back. Bend your knees a lot to take your fingertips down. Then take your left foot, step it back. Soften your knee to the earth. Good, left knee goes down. Add any extra cushion you might need to under your knee, whether it's folding up the outer edge of your mat, tucking it under your knee, a pillow, a blanket, a cushion, a sock. Then walk your hands over towards the left side of your mat. Start to lower your hips down the best you can without your right knee passing your ankle. Keep those joints stacked. You can always shimmy the right foot farther forward if you need to. Notice your breath. We're here for 3 or 4 more cycles. Remind yourself of the intention that we started our practice with, is that we can get really familiar with our breath, really anchor into it. But sometimes through the discomfort of challenges, we can find and create some ease for ourselves. Try and tap into that now. Recruit the breath. Can you soften into your low lunge with a little more ease? Walk your hands back to either side of your front foot. Lift off your back knee and we'll switch the legs. Left foot comes forward, right foot goes back. Drop your right knee, add the cushion under the knee if you need it, especially if your yoga mat is thin or you're practicing on a hard surface. Walk hands over towards the right side. Check in, left knee on top of the ankle, just stacked joints are a little bit safer. Sink through your hips. Take 5 rounds of breath. Watch them through your own mind's eye. Count them internally. Nice deep inhales. Supporting your body, letting go a bit more with each exhale. The last breath. Hands walk back to either side of your front foot. Take the left foot back to the right. Bring your knees together. Walk your hands just a little bit out in front of you so you come into a modified plank position. Your shoulders are over your wrists. And then with control and strength through the arm bones, come all the way down onto your belly. From your belly, shimmy your toes back. Shimmy your thumbs back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Elbows point to the sky, lift your heart up slowly. We're taking a back bend here where we're trying to shine the heart forward, but reach your toes back. Hold for 3. Neck stays neutral. Shoulders move away from your ears. 2. Last breath. Lower your chest down. Counterbalance the back bend, child's pose. Hips to heels. Your knees might move out a little wider if you'd like this to be a hip opener. And then rest your head either on your mat or stacked palms. Let go. How's the pace of your breath? How is the sensation in your body? Pay attention inwards with a gentle scan. And let's together make our way onto the bum. Lift up your torso, swing your legs around, and you start to create a diamond shape with the legs. The balls of the feet come together. The knees gently soften out, but I'm giving myself a good rock side to side so I can feel myself maybe roll forward on the pelvic bowl. Lift your chest and lift your heart. Gently bow yourself forward, pressing lightly, elbows to knees, knees back to elbows, and then your head can drop, so there can be a little bit of a rounding through the back of your body, but try to avoid the shoulders, shrugging up towards the ears. Try to avoid tension coming through the throat or the jawline. Relax all the muscles in your face. Two more breaths. Hear the sound of your breath as it moves through your body. Lift your torso. Use your hands, bring your knees together, close the legs like a book. And then as you come forward on your mat, just shimmy them up and forward, roll down onto your back. Knees to chest, hug them in. Rocking side to side. Integrating just one more twist, which is really good for helping to integrate some more spinal mobility. Reach your arms out. If you've got the space, arms are straight, palms to the sky. Keep your wrists or your elbows in line with your shoulders. Drop your knees towards the right. Let your legs be as heavy as you can. Noticing if there is space between your thighs. But if you have like a block or a cushion, a rolled up blanket, something that you can maybe wedge in between that space so the legs can get a little bit heavier and your twist can be a bit more passive. Notice your breath. Take one more cycle. Untwist your body. Knees come back to center. Maybe you rock side to side to adjust the pelvic bowl. Reach out through the arms. Shoulders stay grounded. Knees fall to the left. Watching for space between your thighs. Again, grab for that cushion, block, rolled up blanket. You can use items around your house just to make your practice feel a little more supportive, a little more comfortable. Breathe in. Deep breath out. One more like that on your own. Untwist the body. Hug your knees in. And we set up to take a few moments of rest to seal the practice. Just as we start it, stretch out your legs and stretch out your arms to lie on your back, palms to the sky. And if lying down on the back doesn't really feel restful or comfortable for you, maybe you prop your head up or even take a seated meditation for the final few moments of practice, whatever your preference might be. I just want you to settle into a place where you don't have to experience any muscular effort in your body. Eyes closed if you feel safe and supported. Really soften the space in between your eyebrows. Unclench the jawline. Soften your shoulders. Relax your abdomen. Unclench the hands. Heavy through the legs. And be still as you can be. This is giving your body some time to integrate the benefits of your practice. We'll take 8 or 9 slow, deep breaths here. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Ideally, we'd like to stay in that resting position for 3 to 5 minutes. So if you feel like your day allows you and you're really comfortable and you can stay there for a little while longer, feel free to do so. We start to gently move the body. Open and close your eyes. Prepare to seal the practice. Bring your knees to your chest. Roll over to one side. We make our way up into seated. Just a nice opportunity to feel the spine upright, sit tall. Notice a breath or two in this space. Thank yourself for making time for this practice of movement, but also this practice of mindfulness, a good reset for the rest of your day, the rest of your week. In yoga, we say namaste, bringing hands into prayer, acknowledging that the best and highest in me recognizes the best and highest in each of you. Namaste.